You've tried the planners, you've color coded your calendar, you've downloaded the apps, watched the productivity gurus, listened to the podcast, maybe even bought a new journal, hoping this time it will click. And yet, you still wake up overwhelmed. You still go to bed wondering, what do I really want? Why do I feel stuck? Here's the truth: you don't have a time management problem, you have a clarity problem. And today, I'm coaching you through the hidden reasons you can't seem to find clarity and how to finally build it in a way that sticks. Hey mama, welcome to Career Growth for Working Moms. If you're stuck in a job that doesn't fit or burning out trying to do it all, you're in the right place. I'm Shannon, a career coach and fellow working mom. Here, you'll get simple career strategies and strength-based leadership tips to help you grow with clarity and confidence. So grab your coffee or reheat it for the third time and let's do this. Hey mama, welcome back to the show. Today we're diving into clarity, or maybe I should say the lack of it. Because if you're anything like the women I coach, you've probably had this thought: I just wish someone would tell me what to do. I hear that all the time. But here's what's wild. Clarity doesn't come from someone telling you what to do. Clarity comes from connection to yourself, to your values, to your strengths, to your season of life. So today, I want you to imagine this as a coaching session. Notebook open, pen ready, coffee in hand. Because I'm going to go walk you through not just why clarity feels so slippery, but how to build it back. Take a deep breath in with me and out. Okay, let's get into it. I'm going to start with a story. A client of mine, we'll call her Michelle, came to me in tears. She was exhausted from her job, missing her kids at school events, and secretly scrolling job boards at night. She said, I don't know what's wrong with me. I've got a good job, a steady paycheck, support a family, but I feel lost. So she tried to fix it with time management. She bought 3 planners. She downloaded an app to track her habits. She started waking up at 5 a.m. And guess what? She was still lost. Because Michelle didn't need a new system. She needed clarity. Here's what I told her. Clarity isn't about controlling your time. It's about aligning your life. And when we got clear on her values, her strengths, and her vision, she stopped spinning. She stopped chasing hacks. And she started making aligned moves that actually mattered. That's what I want for you today. So let's talk about the 3 hidden reasons clarity keeps slipping through your fingers. Reason number 1. You're drowning in noise. You're Googling, reading articles, asking friends, binging podcasts, but instead of clarity, you get confusion because the more voices you let in, the less you can hear your own. So write down 3 places you've been outsourcing your clarity. Maybe it's a social media. Maybe it's your mom. Maybe it's asking 10 coworkers for their opinion. Pause and name it. Reason number 2, you're mistaking busyness for clarity. You think even if you just keep moving, eventually things will make sense. But activity without alignment just leaves you drained. So look at last week. Circle 3 things that gave you energy. Now circle 3 that drained you. That's your clarity compass, not your to-do list. Reason number 3, you're waiting for certainty. You think you need to be 100% sure before you take action. But here's the coaching truth. Certainty doesn't come before commitment. It comes after. So write down 1 decision you've been stuck on. What's the smallest, messiest action you could take this week without needing to be sure? Now, let's weave in your leadership style, because how you get stuck and how you get clear depends on your wiring. Boss lady in action. You get stuck when you're overloaded with tasks. You crave doing, but you forget to ask why. Your path to clarity is a ruthless prioritization. 3 wins a week. That's it. Charismatic Queen. You get stuck when you chase applause. You say yes to be seen, to stay liked, to prove your worth. Your path to clarity is reconnecting your why. What do you want, not just what gets you approval? Heart-centered guide. You get stuck when you absorb everyone else's needs. You're clear on what they want, but not what you want. Your path to clarity is solitude. Journal, walk, ask yourself, what do I need? Visionary Brainiac, you get stuck in your head. You overanalyze, wait for it to be perfect, and stall. Your path to clarity is messy. 1 decision, 1 move. Then clarity builds. So let's pause here. Which one feels more like you? Write it down. Now I want to walk you through the A.L.I.G.N reset, my framework for building clarity. Write it down. A, acknowledging the noise. What's drowning you out? Name it. L, listen inward. What do you want more of, less of? I, identify your strength. How does your style naturally lead? G, ground in values. What matters most in this season? N, name the next aligned step. Not the whole plan, just one step. This is how you stop spinning and start moving with clarity. Now let's make this real. Imagine you're in a meeting at work and someone asks you to take on another project. You're already stretched thin. What do? The boss lady might say yes and figure it out later. The shift, say I can take this on if we move another project off my plate. Charismatic Queen might say yes to stay visible. The shift that needs to happen is say, that's not aligned with my current priorities, but here's where I can add value. The heart-centered guide might say yes to avoid disappointing. The shift, say I care about this, but I can't commit right now. You visionary brainiacs might freeze, overthink, and delay. Where your shift comes in is decide in the room. Pick one aligned move. See how different wiring needs different scripts? That's the power of knowing your style. Now let's go deeper with a guided exercise. Close your eyes if you can. If you're driving, let's keep them open. Picture yourself 6 months from now. You wake up in the morning, not overwhelmed, not spinning, but clear. You know what matters most. Your calendar reflects your values. You're not chasing hacks, you're moving in alignment. What does that day look like? How do you feel in your body? Who notices the difference? Your kids, your team, your partner? Hold that vision for a moment. That's not a fantasy, that's alignment. Here's your coaching homework this week. Number 1, do the align reset. Number 2, journal the 3 reflection prompts I gave you: noise, energy, drainers, and 1 messy action. Practice 1 script that protects your clarity this week. And if you want to know your dominant leadership style, the shortcut to clarity, take the free quiz at theshannonfox.com/leadership-style. And if this episode gave you a breakthrough, screenshot it, share it, or leave a quick review. Your words help another working mom realize she doesn't need more hacks, she needs clarity. Remember, clarity isn't out there, it's in you. And when you align with who you are, you stop spinning and you start leading. I'll see you next time. Hey Working Mama, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If so, would you take 30 seconds to share it with a friend who's stuck in her career but doesn't want to sacrifice her family to grow? Also, please leave a quick review on Apple Podcasts. It seriously lights me up to know this show is helping you navigate burnout, find clarity, and lead with confidence. All right, time to shut down my laptop and pretend I'm not hiding from folding that laundry. I'll meet you back here soon for another episode of Career Growth for Working Moms. You've got this.